Some of the films that are on the top of my mind and amazing and beautiful films there, they want to talk about surroundings and the whole stories. It isn't like the vocab that I usually do in it. It's pretty straightforward, and I want to discuss more of this with McKean's class and wealth and workers and all of them. So that's what I'm doing here today, and I do have a review ready for you in a bit. And I'd be honored if it wasn't for the coffee and it aligns there and here with DC's and Cynthia. So for the most part, it coattail, and I don't like it in this way. So it's certain current in screenshots. Redundancies that's been before, and I've been doing this. I've been used to mermaiding and sound on year. So bidding and Honora here, really annoyed. I'm trying to get into the essence of control in real life. She's a real woman, not biological woman, a real woman. That's a different category. It's a different set, and once she crosses and she sees this way of doing adolescent life, she wants to really marry, and the experience that she never had wearing the wet dress at Fermonia, an American Tie, and the right president on time getting says that he doesn't really care for her. And it's like becomes an accessory and an experience gain and warrior class and procrastinating with cast. She's really looking for chili in supermarket aisle and understanding what kind of vestiges are in fork. So without God and any strings get deep, has to kind of give something in return to receive something else. And it likes that kind of spreading cheese and giving that race everybody she's been doing freckles in return from her upbeat relations in Shabadines and Saxons. And that's what she means being nice to her. She has to give something in return. Now, if Father and himself did this relationship, did he go and have fun and Elton get married and get his pants found out? And turtles and tortoise. And I'm not giving it a lot of thought. And it is a wedding kind of way. It's all that's getting done. And it's very court de tier. And all these characters, there's Tora, Matt's brother, and at the end of the day, they're just Torkel working an eruption twice a season for the worker. It's a classist issue with the quality that's here. And Rania and his parents are just like working out orders from where the data it recedes and like the hairline receding. This might not be the job you want to do in the Hitchman and the Dark Horse. It's now we see that Charles would rather get into the seasoning of it all. And he has to be paid by the family, and the cast has to skip out, and basically, for his family to become rich on the whim, on the dollar of the money, not the Canadian one. Unfortunately, it's lowered in value today. And that's where the Vanya scenes seem to be unlimited in money, doing whatever he wants and going to Vegas on a whim, and he can continue on with his life words after, and anybody can actually commit to me and have a liking to her and the precious parents that seem to be somebody liking and pushing all the right buttons and getting away with things that almost anyone like gave to him. So as soon as things get tough, and is bouncing off the walls and spreading all of his juices all over the place. That's what that's that song it's about. Ed Sheeran, of course, and Jeff Mulligan. He understands that grow in, and he stays in this because there's not a wig to be seen anywhere. He sums it up like a child. He says it's something that's tough, and he wants something to be drop shipping. Once he finds out that he's cut off, he won't get any money or any of that. He's just worried about the power. His distinct feeling of strength all of these people, these workers, all of these Inoras are just at the whim of wealth and power, moved by it and controlled by nothing that they can do. It's the frustration that builds up in the kind of Vanian and looking for this Erdy kid of what eater in him, and at the wit of the fingertip, it's just rolling through them, and it's really important in this marriage that gets denoted, and then Vanya goes back and forth. I'm trying to explain that talk to her, and girl, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it a million times more. Things just happen themselves, and that's how we are.